Ever wondered why Super Bowl commercials are such a big deal? Well, you're not alone. These aren't just advertisements, they're mini-movies, cultural events that capture the imagination and spark conversations around the globe. They are as eagerly anticipated as the game itself, and their impact on popular culture is undeniable. They can make us laugh, cry, or even inspire us. So if you've ever found yourself more excited for the commercials than the touchdowns, you're in the right place. Stay tuned as we dive into some of the most popular Super Bowl commercials and analyze them in detail. Super Bowl commercials have become a cultural phenomenon, but why is that? In order to understand this phenomenon, let's take a nostalgic trip down memory lane. The genesis of Super Bowl commercials dates back to the late 60s. Back then they were nothing more than simple, straightforward advertisements. However, with time they've evolved into a spectacle on par with the game itself. The 70s and 80s witnessed a major shift. Commercials started becoming more creative, capturing viewers' attention with humor, drama, and even celebrity cameos. The 90s brought in a wave of technological advancements, and commercials began utilizing high-quality production, computer graphics, and more. In the new millennium, Super Bowl commercials have turned into mini-movies, each one trying to outdo the other with a blend of storytelling, humor, emotion, and star power. These commercials have brought us unforgettable moments, iconic catchphrases, and even introduced us to characters that have since become part of pop culture lore. But what's the driving force behind the Super Bowl commercial craze? Well, it's the sheer number of eyeballs the Super Bowl attracts. With over 100 million viewers tuning in each year from all corners of the globe, it's an unparalleled opportunity for companies to showcase their products and services to a massive audience. And it's not just the live broadcast. Thanks to the internet, these commercials live on, garnering millions more views on platforms like YouTube, and sparking discussions on social media. This extended reach further amplifies the value of these commercials, making them a vital part of companies' marketing strategies. However, this golden opportunity comes with a hefty price tag. A 30-second spot during the Super Bowl can cost upwards of $5 million. But for the companies that can afford it, the exposure and potential return on investment make it a gamble worth taking. So, there you have it. Super Bowl commercials are not just about selling products, they're about capturing the public's imagination, creating buzz, and leaving a lasting impression. Now, let's analyze some of these commercials that have left an indelible mark. One commercial that stands out is the 2011 Volkswagen's The Force commercial. This particular ad has etched itself into the annals of Super Bowl commercial fame. And today, we're going to break it down and understand why it worked so well. The concept of the commercial was simple, yet ingenious. It featured a young child dressed as Darth Vader attempting to use the Force around his house, with little success, until he tries it on his father's Volkswagen. Unknown to him, his father uses the car's remote start feature, making the child believe he has the Force. The concept beautifully married the universal appeal of Star Wars with the everyday domestic setting, making it relatable and engaging. The execution of this ad was equally brilliant. The use of a child protagonist, the pacing of the narrative, and the timing of the reveal were all spot on. The twist at the end, with the father's remote intervention, added a delightful layer of humor to the storyline. Moreover, the background score, a rendition of the iconic Star Wars theme, subtly reinforced the narrative and tugged at the heartstrings of Star Wars fans. Now, let's talk about audience reaction. This commercial was an instant success, and its impact was far-reaching. It was lauded for its humor, charm, and creativity. The clever use of nostalgia, by incorporating elements of Star Wars, resonated with fans across generations. The commercial cleverly tapped into the cultural zeitgeist of the time, when the anticipation for the new Star Wars movies was at its peak. The success of this commercial can be attributed to various factors. The clever concept, the flawless execution, and the emotional connection it formed with the audience all contributed to its popularity. The commercial also demonstrated the power of storytelling and advertising. In conclusion, Volkswagen's The Force commercial was a masterstroke in advertising. It effectively leveraged humor, nostalgia, and a universally loved franchise to create a memorable and impactful ad. This commercial was a perfect blend of humor and nostalgia, making it a huge hit. Another commercial that made waves was the 2013 Budweiser's Brotherhood commercial. This ad, my friends, was a true masterclass in storytelling, evoking emotions that resonated deeply with viewers. Now let's dive into the core of this commercial. The storyline was simple, yet profound. revolving around a man's bond with his Clydesdale horse. It was not just about beer or the brand, but about relationships, loyalty, and love. This is where the commercial's emotional appeal came in, tugging at the heartstrings of viewers. It was this emotional connection that made the commercial so memorable and impactful. The creators of this commercial did not just sell a product, they told a story that was beautifully woven, with the man and his horse as the lead characters. It was a narrative that unfolded gradually, keeping viewers engaged from start to finish. The storyline was not overtly about Budweiser, yet the brand was subtly and effectively embedded within the narrative. This was storytelling at its best, my friends. Now let's talk about audience response. The commercial was a hit, to say the least. It garnered a massive response from viewers, with millions of views and shares on social media. People connected with the story, they connected with the characters, and they connected with the brand. The commercial struck a chord with viewers, inciting emotions and responses that went beyond the typical consumer brand interaction. What made this commercial so memorable was its ability to evoke emotions and tell a story that resonated with viewers. It was not just about the product or the brand, but about the narrative and the emotional connection it created. It was a commercial that left an imprint on viewers' hearts and minds, making it more than just an ad, but a storytelling masterpiece. So why did this commercial resonate so much with viewers? It's simple. The commercial tapped into universal themes of love, loyalty, and relationships. It told a story that was relatable, emotional, and deeply human. It was a commercial that went beyond selling a product to creating a narrative that viewers could connect with on a personal level. An excellent example of how storytelling can leave a lasting impact. The 2013 Budweiser Brotherhood commercial was not just an ad, but a story that touched the hearts of millions. A story that, even today, remains etched in the minds of viewers. Let's not forget the iconic 2018 Amazon's "Alexa Loses Her Voice" commercial. This spot really stood out from the crowd, didn't it? The humor in this commercial was top-notch, starting with the premise itself. The very idea of Alexa losing her voice and being replaced by a variety of celebrities was a stroke of comedic genius. The situation was ridiculous, yet it was presented in a way that was relatable and hilarious. It was a clear demonstration of Amazon's knack for understanding its audience's sense of humor. Now let's talk about those celebrity cameos. Gordon Ramsay, Rebel Wilson, Cardi B, and Sir Anthony Hopkins, each lending their voice to Alexa. Each cameo was a mini-story in itself, adding layers to the humor. Ramsay's fiery persona contrasted with Wilson's laid-back attitude, while Cardi B's lively spirit was a stark contrast to Hopkins' soothing voice. The mix of personalities added depth and diversity to the humor, keeping viewers engaged and laughing throughout. But it wasn't just about the laughs. The concept of the commercial was unique and intriguing. It played on the idea of Alexa as a real, sentient being, adding a layer of personality to the device. This made Alexa feel more like a friend than a piece of technology, drawing in viewers and making them more likely to consider purchasing an Alexa device themselves. Beyond the humor and celebrity cameos, the commercial also did a fantastic job of showcasing Alexa's capabilities. By having the celebrities perform tasks that Alexa would typically do, viewers got a clear understanding of what the device could offer them. This, coupled with the humor and star power, created a potent mix that was hard to resist. Following the commercial, Alexa saw a significant boost in sales. It's clear evidence of the commercial's effectiveness. It managed to entertain viewers while also promoting a product in a subtle yet powerful way. A clever use of humor and celebrity power, wouldn't you agree? So, there you have it. A deep dive into some of the most popular Super Bowl commercials. We've journeyed through the heart of these advertisements, each one a masterpiece in its own right, and each one an integral part of the Super Bowl spectacle. We started by exploring the phenomenon of Super Bowl commercials themselves, the high stakes, the astronomical viewership, and the cultural impact. Then we delved into the analysis of our chosen commercials, each representing a different approach to capturing the audience's attention and leaving a lasting impression. The first commercial, with its clever use of humor, showed us that laughter is a powerful tool in advertising. The second, with its emotional narrative, demonstrated the power of storytelling and how it can tug at our heartstrings. And the third, with its star-studded cast and high-octane action, reminded us of the allure of celebrity and spectacle. These elements, humor, emotion, and spectacle, are key to creating a memorable Super Bowl commercial. But they are also a reflection of what we, as viewers, respond to. They are a testament to our shared human experience, our ability to laugh, to feel, and to be captivated. Remember, these are just our interpretations. The beauty of these commercials lies in their ability to evoke different responses in each viewer. So, we'd love to hear your take on them. Feel free to share your thoughts on these commercials in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, this is BP_Adventures signing off.